I feel like a kid at Christmas because I've just received my brand new fitted Vice golf irons. Now these things look absolutely incredible and I can't wait to get them out here on the golf course. Today we're going to test them out here on the course, but we're also going to put them through their paces in the studio and see just how good these things can be. So guys, we had a fitting out in Munich and Marco did a phenomenal job fitting these, and you will have seen the build video of these clubs as well. You can see just how cool these look with the different colours. These are of course the VGI01 irons, and we have them in 4-iron right through to pitching wedge. What can we score out here at Whalley Park Golf Club? Guys, these videos are as much about you as they are about me, so get in the comments below. Could you see yourself using these irons? And let us know what are we going to score out here at Whalley Park Golf Club. Now, look at these, Bob. I absolutely love taking wrappers off golf clubs. For me, it's like the best thing in the world ever. Bob, what do you think we're going to score?
1 under.
1 under? I mean, they are a good set of irons, aren't they, to be fair? You can see we've got them with the kind of green and black, and then we've gone for the Vice Golf Wiz 105 stiff shaft in there. So I think we'll hit 5-iron off the first tee, actually.
2 hours later.
There's the 5-iron. We will tidy this up. We will. I will. I will. I will tidy this up. Right, first of all, dog leg to the right. They're like a nice kind of hollow-bodied, yeah, they're almost like a P770, aren't they? Numbers-wise as well, you'll be really interested to see how well these perform. We'll take the corner on just a little bit with this 5-iron. That, if I could bottle that as a feeling for a golf shot, that's, how good was that? Come on, look at this, Bob. Turf interaction, tee was there. That's everything I want, everything. Marco, you and the guys are geniuses. Genii, it's genii I think, it's not, is it? It's not. So as clubs go, Bob's just trying to get some really nice shots of them. And we'll put them in the bag, Bob. We're going to buggy today because buggies are still on. What about these as well? Totally forgot I'd ordered these.
Oh, nice.
How nice do they look? A little 56, and then we've got a 60 as well there. I've proper thrown you there with the angle I showed at you, didn't I? Can't wait to try that. Bit of full face grooveness as well. 2 under, I think, Bob. Now I've seen the wedges.
You not brought a putter?
We best go back to the car, aren't we? Not only have I forgot a putter, Bob, I've left my car door wide open. What a day. It's alright because it's your rucksack in there, mine's in the boot. Pitching wedge left in. Do like the pitching wedge. It's like it's quite a strange shape at the bottom, but I don't mind that because it kind of helps the turf interaction. I do like the green ferrules. I'm not usually like a coloured ferrule kind of guy, but I've gone for like nice and simple on the grips, if you remember.
I do remember.
Yeah. Count birdie the first. Oh, be good. Be good. Just be the number. It's fading a bit. Come on! Another one that felt great. Last time we did a challenge like this, it was with the Rory McIlroy irons, and that was more of a, not a passion project, but it was a tough one to get my head around because they're so difficult to use. This is going to be a lot more enjoyable because they look equally as nice and they're not anywhere near as difficult to use. Can we have a word for how good this fringe looks, Bob? How good is that? To add a little bit of spice to this video as well, Bob doesn't know this, but in the edit, Bob is going to grade all the shots. So we're going to have fairways and greens in regulation, so we're going to look at stats, but he's also going to grade them.
What, as in like 0 to 10?
Yeah, whatever you think, Bob. Whatever you think. How do you feel about that?
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Really pleased with that. So it's pitched on a downslope and it's still stopped quite nicely. That could have easily cannoned away, couldn't it? Next to the sprinkler head. Bit of left to right, hold this, 1 under through 1, and we'll talk numbers for the pitching wedge after this. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. That's the easiest par you're ever going to have. Let's jump inside and talk numbers for this fitted Vice VGO1 pitching wedge. Let's kick things off with the pitching wedge and see just how far it can go, because we all know that numbers are important. We know that distance is vitally important. Consistency is even more important than that. So let's see what kind of launch angles we get, what spin rates we get, and of course, what distance we can achieve. So I've set a green out here at 130 yards, which for me in a pitching wedge is about right. This head shape looks delightful. And I can't believe how soft that felt. You can see we've set up quite a small green there as well. 120 yard carry, releasing out nicely to 125. It launched quite nicely, that 7,800 spins, so plenty of control. Can we maybe drag that ball flight down in a bid to get a touch more distance? Another nice feeling shot. The spins dropped a touch. Should carry around 125, that one, 121, releasing out to 127 yards. So you can see we are getting some quite nice numbers with this. These are the first swings of the day. And I'm quite excited to see that we are hitting nearly the centre of that club. I think it looks really, really nice, this, you know, with the green and the black. Like, you can go really, what's the word, Bob? Garish. I don't really like garish, I like subtle. And these are a really nice, subtle looking colour. That's a real bottomy one. If that carries anywhere above 115, then that's a fantastic effort, and it has its 120. Releasing out to that 125 near the centre of this target. That for me is what you are going to get with these clubs. They are a hollow body design, they look very blade-like. I think they would con a lot of people into thinking you're using blades when really you're not. You're using something more along the lines of maybe a P770. And that one's just cut across it a bit too much. Spins up on that, that's going to be down on distance. Oh, it's not. The one thing that I'm really excited about here is I've put a variety of 4 different strikes on this pitching wedge, and they've all gone exactly the same distance. If we look at that dispersion on the top left, target 100% of the time. And these haven't been very good golf swings at all. Let's go one more with this pitching wedge, jump outside, continue with the scoring element of this challenge. And let's see. Oh, have we missed it? Have we not got the 100%? Go! Let's see how we can get on with these Vice irons. Right. Numbers were good, weren't they? Not like overly long, not. Sometimes you can have hollow body clubs and they just go for miles and miles, but I quite like that with the pitching wedge, you know that you've got that kind of 120, 130. 4 iron. I think these look better as you go up through the set. Like looking at that angle there, you can still see the rounded edge, but the offset doesn't look as pronounced, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, 4 iron. Just at the bunker with a bit of draw. It's such a good strike. It's not drawn, it stayed dead straight. But distance-wise, that's absolutely brilliant. Might be a missed fairway for the stats though, Bob. See there, do you grade it as because I've said draw and it stays, that's a mark down, isn't it? 3 out of 10. So as you'll see, Bob, that's actually a fairway hit. So I don't know how you feel about that, but 150 yards on the nose to the middle. I'm going to hit 8 iron. Do we go for that flag? I don't think we do. I think anything just right of it, as long as you're on the same tier as the flag, you've hit a good shot here, haven't you? I've come out of that one. Just be on the green. Yeah. It might have just taken the slope down. Shame, I chickened out of that. That's my bad. Bob's like. I do like this time of year, you know, when you've got like waterproof, I mean they're massive these, but you know, when you've got waterproofs on and you're like, that's actually a green in reg. So like, to say how bad I've hit that, left to right dispersion, it's okay. And distance wise, it's pitched 5 yards short of what I wanted. Could I have hit 7 really? If I wanted more attacking, I probably could have done. This doesn't look like an easy 2-putt. Go, go, go. Tell you what, that is not easy across that slope. Did not want to leave myself this. You can't be bogeying that one, not from there. What an awful pin position that is. Chippy 7 or full 8? Full 8 and make up for the last one. Just put a good swing on it. I'll try and flight it down a little bit. One of the things I've noticed when we do come to the numbers of the mid-irons, if you flight it down, you do just get that extra couple of yards. Like that. That's one of the best golf shots I think I've ever hit. That's outstanding, isn't it? Didn't move in the air. And again, we look at that kind of turf interaction. I speak about the kind of bottom groove and how that leading edge helps. That's really nice. I like how the divot's going left but the ball's off right. That shows that I've moved around the body but not glanced at it. It's all good. It's all good. It's another green in regulation. And like distance wise, again, we're saying, I feel like that's made up for the last 8 iron. It's pitched exactly where you wanted it to. Could say a tiny bit right and then it's took the contours down there, but I don't particularly mind that. It's an uphill putt, straight at it. Don't give it any break whatsoever. 1 under through 3. And then we'll talk 7 iron numbers, I think, because they're really impressive. Oh, he's gone left. Pace was good. It's another par, guys. Let's jump inside and talk about the 7 iron. Okay, so numbers for the mid irons in these Vice VGI01 irons. We've got the 7 iron here again. Gorgeous looking 7 iron. I kind of wish I'd got that in green.
Oh yeah.
That'd look really good, wouldn't it? But very Masters-esque. Should have got maybe yellow in there as well, so like they are just like anyway. It's not April, James, it is October. So we've set a green out at 170. It needs to be a good one. That was a little bit toey. Has that travelled the 170 yards? It's gonna do. That's pitch 169. It's released out to 180. That's for the strike on that. I nearly missed the grooves on there. That is really, really impressive. And when I did the fitting with Marco, I was impressed with the kind of mishits and things like that. I wasn't swinging well at that time, was I, Bob? It wasn't a good time in the James Robinson golf. See, that's bottomy, but it's still spinning at 5,000. Bang in the middle of where you're trying to go. I do feel like certainly these are power irons. These are clubs that are going to get you distance. If you want to hit the ball a little bit further and maybe you're using a soft forged blade or cavity back, like these could really be an option for you if you want something that looks good and sleek but goes that bit. We've got the 4 iron to do numbers on and I can't wait to test that and see just how good that can be. That's the one. 6,000 spin, much nicer launch. That was a better golf swing. And that one's pitched 168 and stopping nicely for a 176 total. That's the shot I want to play with these. That's the shot that I'm really pleased I've seen as well, because that spin rate jumping up to 6,000 with this kind of club head design is a really nice number. It's a really nice knowledge to know that I can do that with this club. I can also do this though. Smash it down, 4,500 spin. That one's going to carry 180. I've absolutely pummeled that one. 181 carry. So you can see just how much differential you can get with this. I'm spitting words out, I don't even know what they mean, Bob. Differential, is that even a thing? A slip diff, that's in a car, isn't it? Anyway, but if I want to play one down at kind of 160, we can still hit that kind of shot. Spinning low, what's that one carrying? 160? 168, releasing out a little bit. Guys, let's jump outside again. Let's continue this match and see just what we can. Are we going to break par with these? And if we are, should they go in the bag full time? Get in the comments below. Could you see me using them? And could you see you using them? Let's go. Right, very interesting numbers with the 7 iron. And we are going to talk numbers for the 4 iron in a couple of holes time, because I feel like this is probably the best club of the set. It's almost like it is a driving iron essentially because of the hollow body design and of course the loft on it. And I just think these aren't the cheapest of irons ever, but they're certainly not the most expensive. They're certainly not up there with the likes of Ping or Callaway or TaylorMade. And to be able to have them in your specs, I mean, I know not everybody's going to go to the HIO Institute in Munich to get fitted for these. But you can order them in your specs online. Everyone pretty much knows what kind of shaft they're going to want and what kind of line angle they want. So for me to be able to go over there and actually speak to the man himself and get fitted, I'm really, really impressed. We've caught them up, Bob. We've caught them up. Right, we're good. We played a nice low 4 iron off the second tee. Let's see if we can just really get one up in orbit, see what normal ball flight we can get. We'll aim at the post. Just try and put not a lot of movement on it. I'm going to put that up there with as good a feeling iron as I've hit this year. And I'll tell you now, that's gone a long way as well. We have already done the numbers segment, we filmed it, so I know what's coming. Make sure you stay tuned for the numbers on this 4 iron, because honestly, it could blow your mind. How are these stats going, Bob? I'm really interested. I'm going to watch this and see what you give me. Right, that's another fairway hit. We're 10 yards away from the post, just to the left. Really happy with that. We've got about 80 yards left in, so we'll go with this. This is the Vice Golf. Oh, it's the VGW one actually, Bob, and it's a 56 degree. Gone with the same green inlays with it. This is birdie time, isn't it? This is where you make it. Make the birdie and move on. Just left of it, let it spin down the hill. Would be perfect. Oh, it's just right of it though. We need the distance to be good for that to be close. That's a shame. Lovely turf interaction again though. Did we hit the post? I like that. I felt it was going to go a bit left because of the lie, but obviously, no, not too bad at all. Distance is only bob on though again, isn't it, Bob? And again, you look at the kind of stopping power. It wasn't a full wedge, was it? It's never going to like razz back. And it stopped within 2 feet. Big right to left, a straight uphill. We've just not stiffed one, have we? Doesn't always happen. Oh, you've played the hole so well. That was the chance. That was the chance. Guys, let's talk numbers for this 4 iron, and I really hope you're still here. If you are, get in the comments and let us know, what do you think so far to these fitted clubs. I'm really impressed, like really impressed for the price. I know they're not cheap, but they're cheaper, and that's a start. Okay, 4 iron with this Vice club. Now this looks like an absolute beast. For me, as soon as we get into long irons, I really enjoy these as a set. There's not too much offset, but there is a little bit to help you, and the top line's just nice. And I'm going to say it, Bob, it's just sexy. It's very nice. Now I've set a green out there at 220, which is a lot, but I think if we get this, it carries like 210 and just releases out nicely. It's a really good looking head down here. That's not the best strike at all, to be brutally honest. That's one of them where if you hit it off the tee, you're quite happy that that's running up to 210. But if it's on a par 3, you're a bit like, I've missed the green left, I never really flighted it. Wasn't a good golf swing, maybe I should look at a hybrid. We've got a hybrid test, so that could be a really good option for a lot of people. How many people use 4 irons anymore is the question. That's better. That's better. 4,000 spin, much better strike. Pitching pretty much at that 200 mark and releasing out to again 210. I did think I was clutching at a 220 yard green here. I do think I can maybe get it there. How long have you got? I don't know, it might take a while. But I'm quite happy with those numbers. 4,000 spin, 210 on there. I think we can definitely carry it over 200 though. That was nice. 3.7, that's going to carry around 202. 200 on the nose, 211 total. Now again, what I do like about this is you might be going, well James, you've set a green at 220, you can't even hit it. Surely they're absolutely rubbish. If I look at those, they've gone 213, 212, 209, 212. Like, consistency is just the name of the game, isn't it? And that for me is what the guys at Vice are doing with these sets. Obviously being able to order them online in your specs is a game changer. That sounded incredible, didn't it? That sounded really good. What's that one carried? We've got a 206 carry. We've finally got that 218 number, and that was a little bit cutty as well, so it shows that if you do cut across the ball a little bit, it doesn't necessarily rob you of the distance like it might do with a normal kind of iron that doesn't have this internal hollow-bodied tech. Right, there's a couple of holes left. Can we break par with these? That is absolutely frighteningly good. That's blown them out of the water, that. We've got it, Bob. We've got it.
Nice shot.
I absolutely love these. I was trying to think of something really special and like clever to say, but let's go outside. Vice 4 iron. The 4 iron's been a real staple of this video and I have really enjoyed it. We've played a low one, we've played a high one. I haven't really been able to play that nice draw. I've tried to draw it on the second tee and struggled. We'll try again here. That obviously is just me. I don't feel like the path's not as into out as it needs to be, is it, Bob? But we're into the wind here, so we'll try and flat it down just a bit. Ball back in the stands. I'll be really interested to hear Bob's thoughts on that, because you think that was lovely? I've hit that there. Proper low groover there. And it's low and flighted like I wanted it to. It's drawing like I wanted it to. It felt horrible, to be honest, in the hands, because it wasn't a very good strike. But that's one of those where when we are doing the numbers, I bet it still goes 200, 210. So like, you're getting the best of both worlds, aren't you? Come on, let's make a birdie, Bob. I've got 2 gloves now. Like Buster's gloves, aren't they? That couldn't be any more central if you asked. I hope you bear that in mind on your grading of the shot, Bob. Right, I've got 8 iron in my hand. Could I hit a low compressed 9? You can't feel the wind here, but you can feel it off the tee, so I'm going to go with 8. Maybe fade it in. Like that. That's as good a golf shot as I think I've got, you know. I'm really, like, I don't feel like looking at these clubs you should have the workability and the feel element that you get with them, but you really do. You really can play the fade, play the low one, play the high one, and then get away with ones like we did off the tee there. I'm really happy with that. Glad I didn't go 9. Are you okay?
No.
Well, that's another green in reg, so we haven't missed a fairway or green yet. We've got 1 hole left. We're going to talk, we've spoken 4 iron numbers, haven't we? This is an outside chance, but these are the ones that can sometimes turn you round around. Wasn't funny, that, was it? Not a bad putt, is it? Not a bad putt. So the star of the show, I think, has been this, the 4 iron. I think if anyone does struggle with maybe 7, 6, 5, 4 iron, these could be a fantastic set as well. Obviously, we do have the Vice VG IO2s, don't we, which are the kind of bigger version, the more forgiving version, but I really don't think you need them. I think these do a really good job of what people want with, like, you know, people want forgiving irons, but they want good looking irons, and they don't want to spend like a fortune. I think you've really got a lot of those elements in these clubs. Is 4 iron too much here, by the way? Yeah. Is it? I'm not going to go back over there. Yeah, can we just chip? See, this is the thing, Bob. Can we just chip one down there? Anywhere right of the post is good, isn't it? Is that too far right of the post? I think that'll be okay. I'll be really interested to see your grading of that, because that was laziness, but it's another lovely divot. So we'll take the positives and we'll take the T-peg because it's not broken. So far, that's 5 out of 5 fairways hit. And if we hit the green here, that's 6 out of 6 greens. I'm just doing your job for you, Bob, just making sure you get them right. I've got 9 iron here, and I think it is like a nice low one. Try and land it just to the right. I know it's quite moist underfoot, but it should kick into the left. With like a really forgiving set of irons, I'm not thinking that way, I'm just thinking of blasting it up in the air. So it kind of shows where I'm at with these. Is this enough club, Bob, for what we're trying to do? Ball's above the feet, so that helps. Or just go straight at it and hope it sits. Oh, because we can do that as well. Didn't plan it that way, did I? But I pulled it a bit so it's gone longer. But that's 10 feet away for a birdie on the closing hole. What are your thoughts on those, Bob?
You'll find out.
I'm like, yeah, that's the, I think monetary wise, I'd be really, really happy with these. Look at where that's pitched. Would have been a nice little slam dunk, wouldn't it? But this, to finish under par, it's not the easiest of putts, is it? But to say I don't feel like I've played like overly well, it's been quite, I mean, I hope people haven't found it boring, but it's been boring golf, which is always, it's what you want, isn't it? never going to move as much on those lines. Guys, I really hope you have enjoyed that. That's 6 pretty easy pars with my new fitted Vice VGI 01 irons. If you've enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button below. Lots more to come with the guys at Vice. I absolutely love what they are doing, bringing affordable golf to the masses. And apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.